Today in our 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee, we're going to be doing a test fit on the Kuat Beta hanging style 2 bike rack. That's part number B202-2. So I've already got it loaded up on the Grand Cherokee just to give you a good idea of what it looks like and how it's going to hold our 2 bikes. It actually holds our bikes in 3 points of contact. We have 2 straps for our top tube and then 1 for our seat post tube. The one for our seat post tube is going to help prevent swaying our bike while we're on the road, prevent bike-to-bike contact, as well as bike-to-vehicle contact. So all in all, a nice bike rack to have, a nice bike rack to have to get your bikes from A to B. Let's go ahead and take our bike off though. So we'll press in our little button here, just guide that strap out. One more thing I'd like to point out is you'll notice that the arms here are closer together than most hanging style bike racks. That's going to allow you to carry a wide variety of bikes regardless of their frame design. So I'll take the bike off. We'll set that aside. Now some people like to leave the straps undone. That way they can quickly and easily load up their bikes and hit the road. I'll go ahead and replace mine. And let's go ahead and grab a measurement. So from our bumper, with the arms up, we've added about 24 inches to the end of our Grand Cherokee. Nice thing is, the dual arms fold down for compact storage. Now this would be ideal for pulling in your garage or in a close quarter parking spot like parallel parking or what have you. So what we want to do is we'll want to remove the pin and clip here. First, let's undo the thumb screw here at the rear. That's going to help loosen up the dual arms. Pull that pin out, fold it down, and reinsert that pin and clip. Grab another measurement. So that brings us to about 12.5 inches that we've brought it down to. For our ground clearance, we're looking at about 17 inches. And for the space between, we're looking at about 7 inches from here to here. And from the center of the hitch pin hole, we're looking at about 7.5 inches. Now the bike rack also folds away from our vehicle so we can gain access to our rear hatch. What we want to do is we'll loosen up the thumb screw here, remove that pin and clip. We're actually going to reinsert that clip to the next hole here. Bring it out until it rests on that pin. And then as you can see, we've got plenty of room to open up our rear hatch to remove anything we may need out of the back. Groceries or gear or whatever you've got. Go ahead and close that back up. Then we'll raise it back up in place, aligning those pinholes. Go ahead and take that pin and clip, put that through, and then we can come to our black thumb screw here and then tighten that up. Now what that's doing is it's putting pressure on the inside of our center mast here, and that's going to help remove any rattle or play that we might have when we're on the road. As you can see with that tightened up, not a whole lot of play in that center mast. Now the bike rack is to be used for 2-inch by 2-inch receivers only. The pin and clip is included. Once the pinholes are lined up, the pin and clip goes through. We make our way back here to this knob. When we tighten this up, it's going to put pressure on the inside of our receiver tube from our shank and help reduce, all that play and all that rattle, and have a nice solid ride for our 2 bikes. As you can see, no rattle or play there. But that's going to complete our test fit on the Kuat Beta hanging style 2 bike rack, part number B202-2 on our 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.